Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to ER Emotional Response Podcast. Once again, we're here joining, talking about a topic that relates to emotional wellness, social dynamics. This is Life Coaching with Inc. Hey, how are you doing? I'm excited, as always, because I'm a type of person, and when it comes to different topics, I like to dive into a part two, mainly to pull out as much information as possible pertaining to the topic so people walk away with a well-rounded scope of the topic at hand. Today, we're going to continue the topic on affirmation and focus on being grounded. I felt the need to discuss this on being grounded mainly because we don't want to walk around in a fictitious world. We don't want to move around like we're in the clouds, like our glasses is rose pink or rose red. We want to see reality as it is, but also speak life into our situation. And that's what affirmation is. Affirmation is affirming who you are as an individual so you could be accustomed to your uniqueness, and not someone else's. Affirmation is so vital, not only for yourself, what you tell yourself, but it's also what you tell others. And I stressed that in part one, and now even in part two, I'm re-stressing it. I do want to apologize, or I would like to apologize, properly said. I would like to apologize for Tuesday, mainly because my allergies have been killing me all week. And when I reviewed the production of the episode, I heard, if you didn't hear, then bless God, but I heard it in my voice, the way I delivered, and I didn't deliver as effective as I could have. Yet I know, just by the grace of God, that the message was heard by many, and many gained some type of knowledge or walked away with a sentence, if not a word. But me doing things out of excellence, I felt the need to apologize. Allergies is real, especially in this season. And I was walking around a little prideful because I wasn't affected. My allergies wasn't kicking my tail, but now it's tearing a sister down. And I'm doing my best to drink water, take allergy medicine, and keep my house free of pollen. And they have sprays out for those. I'm not doing a little infomercial, but they have sprays out for those people that don't know that you can do a spray and spray around your house to be a little more better when it comes to your allergies. I don't know why I sidetracked that, but you know me, I'm a very real person, real honest person, far from perfect. And I've always encouraged others to not strive for perfection. It's a made-up concept that's unattainable, unreachable. Strive for excellence. Be the best at being you. Be the best at whatever you're good at. Yet, don't try to grasp a concept that's so far from reality. And that goes back to remaining grounded. Perfection will hinder you more than help you. Trying to reach for that will hinder you more than help you. because it's so far from reality. And remaining grounded is being a base with your reality, your environment, just with life itself. The normal dynamics that go on in life. Gravity is real. You know, if you throw a ball up, it'll come back down. Unless it got helium in it, then it can float. That's being a base with reality. If you do X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z is going to happen. Being a base with reality. Don't think all of a sudden you're exempt from results or consequences. Because that it's not always the case where you reap your consequences. However, you do not want to make yourself be put on a pedestal like you're above reality. Reality is real. And regardless how you define it, it still remains reality. You could walk outside and say the sky is purple. If it's blue, regardless how many times you say it's purple, it's still going to remain blue. And that's what I mean when I say being a base with reality. Excuse me, you might hear me clear my throat a little more, and I might not sound myself because, again, the allergies. Being grounded is an essential skill for empathist and highly sensitive people who pick up emotions from people and environment around them. It stress more for those that just get caught up emotionally. It stress more because your emotions can have you perceive things that are not even close to what is really going on. And so being grounded is key, especially if you get easily wounded up. Being grounded means that you're present in your body and connected with the earth, allowing you to feel centered and balanced no matter what's going on around you. Being grounded. Being grounded, being stationed in reality. Chaos can go around and you have to remain grounded. This is going on, yes. Can you get through it? Yes. And this is where affirmation comes in. I am strong enough to get through this. And so you speak. This is the power in thoughts and words. It's like the best way I could put it is the imagery of blocks being stacked on top of each other. And they stacked on top of each other to form certain things, whether it's good or bad, whether it's positive or negative. And these blocks continually build based on what you say, what you think, and how you conduct yourself. And that's why affirmation is so important. Because you can be going through the worst situation and you have to speak and affirm to yourself you can do it. You can make it. With tears in your eyes and your heart fluttering, you can press forward. It seems so far-fetched, unattainable. Whatever I'm going after, no matter what the goal is, it just seems so far from where I'm at right now. The only thing that's going to propel you to reach where you need to go is affirmation. It begins in your thoughts. And being grounded is remaining stationed in a base with your reality. You affirm, yes, this is going on. And then you affirm, yes, I can make it. So it's two parts. You Talk about what you're going with yourself. Not vocalizing it verbally, but just mentally vocalizing it. And just saying what is going on or what you're going through. And then affirm your goals. Affirm your strength. Affirm you can do it. Affirm this is small to a giant. And why you make yourself a giant? Because sometimes in our head we make a problem really big. And so if we shrink it down and say this is small to a giant, then the intensity around the problem decreases. So now we're not so emotionally riled up by the situation. And it takes practice. Being grounded is a level of discipline because you got to remain centered. Being grounded, you have to discipline yourself every day to take on emotional management instead of emotional clutter. And say to yourself exactly what is needed to be said for that present moment, and then to also icing it with an affirmation to propel you into accomplishing, succeeding, pressing forward. I make it general because everybody has a lot going on, and it's a lot of things they want to do. Whether they want to get approved for a house, approved for a car, whether they want their kid to graduate on time, whether they want to be a good parent, devoted. Affirm what the situation is. Okay, I haven't been devoting as much time as needed. That's dealing with the present. However, I have the heart and the passion to dive in and catch up beyond the time I lost and still mend things and finish things. The ball will drop. And that statement is sad because at times we falter and fail. Being grounded is admitting that you're failing at this point. Admitting that you're off course. Being grounded is admitting the tough things, the things that make you uncomfortable, the things that are really going on that you don't want to admit to other people, but you have to remain true to yourself. Being grounded is all about remaining true to self. You can't convince yourself of a world that's not even there. So when you falter or fail, be true. Be true to self and say, this is what's going on. That's being grounded. And then affirm the necessary words to make you pick the ball back up, get back on track, and go forward. When you brush things under a rug, all it do is pile up and create a lump. And what happens is that lump you trip over eventually. So sweep all the mess that you've been